Hi there, I'm Curtis Hollister, and for today's social video tutorial, I'm covering how to syndicate your videos across multiple LinkedIn groups to grow your audience and increase your views. We're going to cover some of the reasons for this type of strategy and some of the hands-on details for publishing your video content across numerous LinkedIn groups at once using the social video tool, Ripplefire. Whether you're publishing video content for yourself or as part of a client strategy, LinkedIn groups are a great way for you to engage large target audiences of business professionals directly with social content that's relevant and helpful. And that's a key distinction. Make sure you're focusing your outreach and sharing content that's really going to help your audience and have an impact for your brand. LinkedIn currently has over 100 million professional users. 72% of these are between 25 and 55 years of age. 75% are in North America and Europe, and 59% are males, so we've got a great target audience. Many of these users are also members within various LinkedIn professional or interest groups. For anyone not familiar with LinkedIn groups, these are digital communities of people with a shared interest in, say, a profession like human resources or public relations, to special interests like people that have graduated from the Kellogg School of Management or, say, women entrepreneurs. The numbers around some of these groups are significant. For example, the Human Resources Group has more than 650,000 members that you can publish your video content to. While others may have only, say, 1,000 members, all of these groups represent an opportunity to engage your audience and deliver brand-building social video. And since we're going to be able to publish across multiple groups at once, there's no real barrier associated with the time and effort needed to publish to some of the smaller, but usually more topic-focused LinkedIn groups. Please note, and I cannot overstate this, only publish to groups that are relevant to your content. If your video is about leadership strategies for executives, there's no need to publish this to a photography group. You put a lot of work into your videos and your brand, and you want the right people to view them. Also, plan to develop a content strategy for publishing to LinkedIn groups that involves multiple pieces of content over a period of time. This means that you want to be generating content on a regular basis to contribute to the group and your brand equity. I usually suggest weekly or even monthly. Sourcing groups is pretty easy. You simply need to select groups from the pull-down search menu and type in a profession, industry, or interest. Click on the ones that seem appropriate, and LinkedIn will suggest others within that field. You should always review the group stats. This will tell you some important details about the group's demographics and activity. I find that the activity stats are an important thing for you to keep in mind. I want groups that have a reasonable amount of discussion and comment activity, but are not overwhelmed with discussions. Groups with an overwhelming amount of discussion threads, are usually the victim of what I call spammy promoters posting irrelevant content. And remember, that's something we just don't want to see. Another thing that you should know about groups is that everyone within the group will receive daily, weekly, or monthly discussion updates via email. This means that your video content is not only being posted to the web, but is being emailed directly to your target audience. As group members comment on a given discussion thread, your video post keeps getting redistributed and bumped up in that email, which is great as a re-engagement mechanism. So click join for any groups that are appropriate or that you're interested in for your video content. Groups that are open will automatically have you added as a member, but many require that you're approved by the group's owner or moderator. And this usually takes, say, a day or so. You can add 5 or 25 groups. It only matters that they're relevant for your content. Let's assume you've joined your target groups and been approved for all of them as a member. Now you can log into Ripplefire to upload your video and syndicate it across the various LinkedIn groups you'd like to publish to. For anyone that's not familiar with Ripplefire, it's a social video tool that allows you to upload your videos once for distribution to all of your video, social, blog, and RSS hubs. This means that when you upload a video with Ripplefire, it can send it to your YouTube, Vimeo, and Dailymotion channels, post it across LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Blogger, iTunes, Boxy, Flipboard, etc. Lots of different stuff. And it tracks all your stats in one place. So it's kind of a cool time-saving and audience-building tool for individuals and brands that want to use video within their social media strategy. Today, we're going to use it to publish to YouTube and a number of LinkedIn groups. Note, I can always go back and add distribution to Facebook, etc., but we want to focus on LinkedIn for today's conversation. I've logged in, and when I click on my syndication points, you can see that I've authorized LinkedIn as the toggle switch is on, and that my existing groups are showing up and available. I can also choose some of these as defaults if I'm always publishing to the same ones, just to save myself some time. Then I'm going to click on Upload a Video at the top of the screen. This is similar to any other video upload process, with the addition of being able to select my syndication points, as well as being able to customize what details are posted to each service. I select the video that I want to publish. I'm going to use Vimeo and YouTube actually here as my video hubs, since I have accounts with both of those. You can use one or all of them, it's your choice. I enter my title, description, some keywords. Then I scroll over to LinkedIn settings and I can see all the groups that I've become a member of. I select the groups that I want to publish to. No, I don't have to publish to all of them. And then I can edit the text within my LinkedIn settings so that it's relevant for my audience, not just a general description. And it's a little more enrolling for anyone that's viewing this post within LinkedIn. Once everything is okay, click Save and then click Finish once your video has completed uploading. Your video will be seeded to YouTube and Vimeo in this case first, and then distributed to the various LinkedIn groups for tracking. This might take 10-15 minutes approximately, depending on the size of your video. Your post to each LinkedIn group will contain your embedded video links and the custom description you've entered. So it'll be just as you expected it to be. Each time a user clicks on a link, you'll be able to see the results in your Ripplefire stats. Views are tracked for each group so you can see which group audiences are engaging with your content. Some other quick notes about publishing to LinkedIn. Don't be shy about asking people to like your content. The more that you do, the more you will typically get views. Also, encourage people to follow you or subscribe to your video channels. This builds your audience and generates long-term viewership. Okay, so that's it for how to publish your social videos to LinkedIn groups to grow your audience and ideally to increase your views. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe this video and me, as I will be posting more videos on growing your brand with social video content. I'm Curtis Hollister, and thanks so much for watching.